Hey, today I wanted to chat with you about kind of yo-yo dieting and what I've found that works for me. To let you know a little bit about just kind of how I've been. When I was in the military, I ate a ton of calories all the time because we were burning so many calories. We were just burning all kinds of calories. So in the military, we're burning all these calories, which meant, I was in my early 20s, I could eat whatever I wanted. I got out of the military, I had an injury, and pretty quickly I had the same eating habits, not burning as many calories, gained a ton of weight. And so my 20s and then even into my 30s was kind of this cycle of I'd do depression eating or something like that. I'd gain a bunch of weight and then I'd do this yo-yo diet, this like shock and awe on my system to kind of come back out of that, to lose the weight, to try to do that. So I do things like Whole30, and I've done Whole30 like 4 or 5 different times. It works, it's good. It wasn't sustainable for me, just to be totally honest. And that's the thing, man, about dieting and yo-yo dieting and all these things. You're gonna have people who are just evangelists, and they're gonna tell you, man, the if it fits your macros, the best thing ever. Low fat, high carb, it's the best thing ever. Paleo, man, it's the best thing ever. The reality is, you gotta figure out what works both with your body and with your personality type. And so a month ago, I started what's called the ketogenic diet, which is really high fat, moderate protein, really low carb. So really high fat, like 75% of your calories during the day coming from fat, about 25 coming from, about 20 coming from protein, about 5 coming from, what's the other one that's left? Carbs, that's it. So that's kind of how it works. Now what it does is your body is used to running on glucose. Glucose is what you get from sugar and carbs in your body. It's used to running on that. Your muscles will store glycogen in them. And what the ketogenic diet does is kind of reverse how your body just uses energy. And so it goes from, as you burn all that glucose and glycogen that's in your muscles, and it's not replenished because you're not eating a lot of carbs, your body starts to produce ketones. It starts to, from the fat, produce ketones, and then your body, from those ketones, develops its energy. So you can kind of change how your body gets its energy from glucose and glycogen that come from carbohydrates to ketones that come as a result of eating fat. I'm not a scientist. I don't understand all of it. I just know for my body, it seems to be the thing that works. My body is definitely insulin resistant, and you can watch, there's a guy called Jason Wittrock who posts a bunch of super helpful videos. I'll link his stuff below, but that have been really helpful for me. So here's what's going on for me as I've done this ketogenic diet over the past month. And all cards on the table, it's only been a month, man. So I don't want to be one of those people who's like, I've been doing this thing for a month and I'm a pro and all the other diets are stupid. Like, that's crazy, right? Find out what works for your body. It seems to be what works, right? I've lost 15 pounds in a month. I've lost 3.5 inches around my waist, and my strength numbers have stayed relatively even. I experienced a little bit of a dip the first couple weeks dealing with the keto flu and all that. But other than that, like, it's been pretty good, and maintaining strength is important to me because I follow Wendler's 531, kind of that powerlifting program where everything is built around squat, bench, press, and deadlift. And so strength is important to me, but I also, don't want to be just a fat guy who can lift a lot of weight. And so had to change something up. Ketogenic diet, I'll probably post some more things about this. It's been helpful for me. The other thing is, I'm a pastor, and I don't want to be a fat pastor, right? Like, there's just, you're doing meetings, you're going out to lunch, all these different things. Another thing for me, one of the reasons it's been super easy for me to stick with it, to be honest, is it's high fat. And the reality is, fat tastes good. Like red meat, bacon, sour cream, cheese, avocados, coconut oil, like that stuff just tastes good for me. It just tastes better. So I haven't had a lot of cravings for sugar and carbs and all these different things because fat tastes good and it's satiating. Like, I just don't need as much food. I don't feel as hungry as I normally did. And that's what would happen when I do strict paleo or Whole30, is like I'd lose weight, I'd feel better, but I was super hungry all the time. Like I just wanted to eat all the things, eat everything. So if you want to know more information about the ketogenic diet, I'll link a couple videos and articles, studies that have come out that have been helpful for me. If you want to hear more just about my experience and, you know, I don't know, like what I eat in a day, I had to watch a bunch of those videos because I was like, everything has carbs and I love donuts and cake and I want to eat it all. To find out just like what do you eat on this type of thing. So any questions you have, drop them in the comments. Let me know, have you tried the ketogenic diet? What do you think about it? Does it work for you? Does it not? Again, man, I'm not a pro. Like, I'll be the first to say that because I've only been doing it for a month, right? Hope y'all have a good day. We'll see you soon.